Oh, Betsy said the magic words, a fling with spring.
Yes, I think a lot
That
of
was
people
good.
are just kind of like, okay, you know, there's hope.
Bring it.
Here we go, right?
Yeah.
I think actually you said that yesterday, but it is still February, so this is false spring, and we're just going to kind of stay focused on reality.
It's a teaser, basically? Is that what you're saying?
It's so hard, though, because it's so nice. Yeah, but enjoy the sunshine. That's the good news. We, obviously, as we move forward, we will be cooling off tonight. We have dry air in place. We'll have a few clouds passing through. Temperatures dip back into the upper 20s in the overnight hours. It's been a rough go on the roads today, friends. We've had a lot of big accidents. This is the latest look now at 90 at Kenilworth. This was where our big accident was earlier, just in time for rush hour. That has now completely cleared. So smooth sailing through downtown Cleveland at this point. However, 71 south at 271, there is another accident. Now, earlier there were two lanes getting by. The middle two lanes were getting by. There are rescue crews and first responders on both sides of the road. So it's probably going to go down just to one lane here. And this is causing some restrictions on 71 southbound. So if you have plans to head south toward Medina here, maybe leaving from Brunswick or from Strongsville, just know that you're going to be running into that. What's next as far as the forecast goes? Well, we're still talking about rain that's getting here Thursday night, and that will be with us for Friday too. All of that is associated with that West Coast storm system we've been keeping an eye on for the last several days. Now it is farther inland, at least the big push of the energy is. It's starting to disconnect from the Pacific Ocean flow, so the atmospheric river is falling apart, but there is still just tons of moisture being pumped into the center part of the country, and eventually that will start to move in our direction. But for now, we are clear. We are relatively cool, and we have high pressure that's in place. You can see, though, we have some high, thin clouds out to the northwest of us that will try to make their way to us. Here's a look at your National Design Hour hour-by-hour forecast. Through 8 p.m., we're going to hold here in the low 30s, and those few clouds through the overnight aren't expected to dramatically keep us warmer. I still think we drop back into the mid and upper 20s for the start of the day tomorrow, and we're anticipating partly cloudy skies to be the rule. Most of this will likely be high, thin clouds initially, and we'll start to see the puffier lower level clouds as we move toward midday. Temperatures midday going to be in the low to mid 40s, except along the lakeshore. We are still stuck with this northeasterly wind, but that starts to change in the coming days, and we'll start to see our lakeshore temperatures really popping too. By afternoon, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, we're probably going to top out around 50, 51, 52 for tomorrow here in greater Cleveland. Even areas farther south could see those low 50s as well. So all in all, tomorrow looks like it is going to be a beautiful day for us. If we kind of put that back into the bigger picture, then you can see our clouds that we have been watching, and now we wait to see how this Thursday to Friday storm system begins to evolve. Remember, when it came on shore in California, it was very well organized. The mountains just tear it all apart, and so as it emerges back into the plain states, it's trying to pick up the pieces and get some kind of organization back together, and it does look like that will be able to happen. Snow on the north side of things up into Canada, and we'll have these rain showers that drag across the Mississippi River Valley into the Buckeye State. So on and off shower chances for Friday. We'll hold on to some shower chances for Saturday and possibly even into Sunday. But the more important thing about Sunday is that that's when our cooler air begins to move in. So that real shift is going to be with us. Here's your Union Home Mortgage outlook. Look at the temperatures in the mid and upper 50s. Fall spring, fall spring, fall spring. This is not time to plant the petunias or any of that stuff. Not even close. But it is kind of nice to have a nice warm day. We will get that reality check I was referring to, though, next week as temperatures taper back into the 30s, which is perfectly normal for this time of the year. Matter of fact, I think our average high temperature early next week is 38, 39 degrees.
Yeah, these little breaks are nice we get every once in a while this time of year.
And we'll get more and more of them. They start to stack together, and then it's real spring.
The breaks alone just kind of push us through, don't they?
Yeah, don't fill up that little pool I have in my backyard, you're saying?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
You want to go ice skating
I wouldn't
later
stop
at
you.
some
Just
point.
make sure you send pictures.
Okay, this thing is so small. No ice skating or swimming. So anyway, moving on now. Thank you, Betsy.